Hello, and welcome back to Real Time, where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
I'm Tyler,
And I'm Molly.
and we're back with another movie that we're doing because I just felt like watching it. We're here with Deadpool 2,
Yes.
the
Deadpool 2.
the second Deadpool movie, as the title suggests.
Yeah. Alright, so who is in Deadpool 2?
Who was in Deadpool 2? Well, if he had it his way, Colossus. Anyways, Deadpool 2, of course, stars Ryan Reynolds as the Merc with a Mouth himself. In addition to another role, well, we'll get to that in not very long. Josh Brolin as Cable, Marina Baccarin as Vanessa, Deadpool's girlfriend or wife in this movie. Which one is
I
it?
think they're still just. I don't really know, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of unclear because he did propose to her in the first movie. So maybe
Maybe.
he did say it's his anniversary, but
Yeah.
anniversary for dating too. We got a free dessert one year when we went there on our anniversary.
We went to Olive Garden, yeah.
Olive Garden,
You
yeah.
get a free dessert on your anniversary.
Unless they don't, which happens.
If we got one, so.
Julian Dennison as Russell or Fire Fist, little kid in this movie that Deadpool has to protect from Cable for reasons. Zazie Beetz as Domino, the mutant with the ability to always be lucky.
Yep. That's a good power to have. I wish I had that power.
T.J. Miller as Weasel, and also he plays a character named Weasel in this movie too. I don't like
Nice.
T.J. Miller. I'm not a fan. Leslie Uggams as Blind Owl, Karen Sony as Dopinder, Brianna Hildebrand as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Jack Kesey as Black Tom, the African American mutant in this movie. Well, one of them. Eddie Marson as the headmaster that Russell is imprisoned at, headmaster at the school that he's imprisoned at because he's a mutant. Shioli Kutsunu as Yukio, Negasonic's girlfriend in this movie. Stefan Capici, I hope I'm saying that right, as Colossus, the voice. Someone else did the motion capture for it. Who else? Of course, how could I forget? Rod Delaney as Sugar Bear himself, Peter.
Yeah.
Louis Tan as Shatterstar. Bill Skarsgård as Zeitgeist. Terry Crews as Bedlam, the mutant with the ability to power himself through yogurt. And Brad Pitt as Vanisher. Also, Alan Tudyk and Matt Damon appear as rednecks. Now, I said Ryan Reynolds plays another voice. He's also the Juggernaut in this movie.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, Deadpool 2, just a really funny movie.
Yeah, it is really fun.
Like, this might actually be my favorite Deadpool movie of the two we have so far.
Yeah, I think I like it more than the first one too.
Like, it's taking some time, but I'm coming around to this one.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funnier than the first one. It's a lot more fun than the first one. Although, to be honest with the first one, there is a lot of backstory to get through. A lot of Wade getting tortured for a good amount of the movie. So there's that, but there's not as much of that here.
Yeah.
And what? It's really nice to see R-rated superhero movies doing well in this day and age. Because a while ago they weren't really seen as they weren't seen as profitable because, well, they really weren't. Watchmen and other R-rated superhero movies didn't do exactly well. Watchmen, Dread, stuff like that, because of a host of factors. Really, I wouldn't say there's any one thing that made them not make a whole lot of money, but studios see that R rating and say, oh, we're not going to do that. We're We're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks to the first Deadpool, we're getting more R-rated superhero movies. In the past 6 years since that movie, we've gotten Logan, Deadpool 2, obviously, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and others that I'm not thinking of.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, plus the Kingsman movies.
Oh, yeah.
Although the first Kingsman was the year before Deadpool, so there's that. But the second two, the other two were released after it, so there's quite a bit to talk about in this movie. First of all, I really like all the all like the in jokes in to the comics that we get in the movie. Like for instance, Wade going on this rant about who came up with Domino's power set must be someone who can't draw feet. That's Rob Liefeld. He's famous for not being able to draw feet in comics.
That's funny.
He just can't do it. I can't say anything. I'm not very good at drawing either, so it's okay. And I first saw this movie in the theater with a couple friends of mine, and it was a pretty packed house when we saw it. So it was a really fun movie to see with an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And we were actually supposed to see it at this other theater, but in the area, like some sort of water pipe broke, so that theater got shut down. So we had to go to a different theater to watch this movie. Because I was like, okay, I'm watching this movie no matter what. I don't know why I was so driven to watch Deadpool 2 of all things, but I just wanted to.
Oh, well, at least you watched it. I was on a date. This was before I met you, so I saw it on a date.
Oh well.
It happens.
And it's weird. It's like when I first saw this movie felt like it was a movie that I would have had a dream about seeing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
It's like sometimes when I'm looking forward to a movie, I imagine going to the theater, seeing it, and just seeing it in a dream. It's always completely different, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, when I saw it, it felt like that was what I would have dreamed of.
Because it's so wild, I guess.
Yeah.
So crazy. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, what did you think of the first Deadpool?
I like the first Deadpool. It's been a while since I've seen it. I'll probably have to watch it again to remember. But I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny and it was different than the usual superhero movie I was used to.
The unfortunate thing is we had to wait a long time for a Deadpool movie. Now, not as long as some other superheroes get their movies, like Black Panther or Wonder Woman. Deadpool was only created in 90, 91, so only around 25, 26 years for his own movie.
Yeah.
As opposed to the 50 to 70 years for those other two.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it was a bit of a bumpy road considering his first live action appearance was Ryan Reynolds, but in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh.
Yeah. Now the thing about the thing about that was, Reynolds as Wade Wilson in the first half of the movie, fine, nothing wrong with it. Wouldn't change a thing. It's when he came back later on that was the problem. So Deadpool's called the Merc with a Mouth, right?
Okay.
And then so he's well known for his witty dialogue and just being a goofy guy.
Yeah.
So in the second half of Origins, they sewed his mouth shut. Yeah,
okay.
That's a problem.
Well, I thought he just didn't have a mouth.
Yeah, he didn't have a mouth in the second half of that movie. That's the problem.
Oh. Yeah, that seems weird.
If you're taking a guy whose nickname is the Merc with a mouth and taking away that mouth, you see where I'm going with here?
Yeah.
And I mean that's not even the only problem. They also they gave him laser eyes and a teleportation ability, which neither which he does have in the comics. Although the lasers were kind of cool, admittedly.
That's weird. Sounds weird.
Yeah, that's part of why everyone just can't stand that movie. Anyways, so that plus just again, studios apprehensive about an R-rated superhero movie is what kept Deadpool out of the theaters for 7 years.
Yeah.
Until Ryan Reynolds leaked. I say it was Ryan Reynolds, but we don't actually know who it was. But Ryan Reynolds leaked a CGI trailer of that scene in Deadpool when he's dropping into traffic and killing the guys in the SUVs.
No, it's been a while since I've seen that. I don't remember, but sure, yeah.
That was basically what the CGI trailer was. And I say it's Ryan Reynolds because I'm just guessing. It's probably not Ryan Reynolds who leaked that, but I'm just gonna say it was because it's funny that way.
All right.
And after that got released to massive positive reception from the internet, Fox decided, okay, let's do this. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And that's how we got Deadpool, and by extension, Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
So that's neat. That's real neat. So what was your favorite scene from Deadpool 2?
Well, there are a lot of good scenes. There's a lot of funny things that happen, all that sort of stuff. But I think my favorite is when X-Force jumps out of the plane and
The helicopter?
Yeah. Oh, jumps out of the helicopter and everything goes wrong.
I was gonna say that too.
It's just so funny.
Because it's very clearly, wind advisory in effect.
Yeah.
Wade don't care. He's just whatever.
Let's just keep going.
We're not gonna not jump because of this. We're going.
Yeah.
They all jump. AC/DC's Thunderstruck starts playing.
Yeah.
And they make this cool X in the sky, and then then Terry Crews hits that bus and dies.
Yeah.
Although honestly, he got off pretty light compared to everyone else.
Yeah, probably.
Just bam, hit the bus, dies instantly. Okay. All right, it's not a great way to go, but it's a lot cleaner than everyone else.
Yeah.
Shatterstar gets sucked into a helicopter blade and just gets mulched.
Yep.
But I don't care about Shatterstar, so it's okay.
Same thing with speaking of mulched.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Vanisher, played by Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Did we mention that before?
No, I don't know if you did.
Oh, anyways, Vanisher, played by Brad Pitt, flies into an electrical wire, gets fried. Which, when I first saw this movie, I was thinking to myself, Vanisher. What if he turns visible for a bit, and it turns out he's Brad Pitt? Didn't see any spoilers for this beforehand, and I was just thinking, what if it's Brad Pitt? And then it's Brad Pitt. It's like, oh, okay, that's pretty neat.
I thought it was funny when that happened. I was just like, because it was so fast, I was shocked. I was like, wait, was that really Brad Pitt?
And supposedly that's the shortest cameo from an A-lister star ever. He's on screen for not even a second.
Yeah, it just happened so fast.
Then Bill Skarsgård's character, the acid vomit guy, gets, like you said, mulched by
wood chipper,
yeah. And Sweet Sugar Bear, or Sweet Prince, tries to save him, but he gets dissolved by his acid.
Yeah.
Poor guy. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
But since since you said that, if I had to choose something else, I'd maybe say because there's a whole lot.
There is a whole lot. It is hard to choose.
I really liked when the assault on the school at the end. Like when
Yeah.
Domino, Deadpool, and Cable are just going in trying to save Russell from killing this guy, and just uh, just Wade and Cable killing pedophiles together because only best buddies do that.
Yeah. That's really funny. It's really cool.
Wade asks Cable for a gun. He gets told no and just says, "It's okay, I have this brick."
I'll just use this brick. Yeah.
This is a really funny movie.
It is. It's very enjoyable to watch.
So, who would you say is your favorite character from this?
That's another hard one because I like Domino. I like her power. I think she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I also just like Deadpool. It's just really hard to choose. What about you? Who's your favorite?
I think I'd have to say Cable, actually.
I knew you were gonna say that.
What?
You're a Cable guy.
What?
I can tell.
Cable's cool.
Yeah.
You know, he's played by Josh Brolin, who I absolutely love. You know, he's great as Thanos. He's great in Sicario, True Grit, The Goonies, which they do make a nice reference to. They also... Deadpool at one point just straight up calls him Thanos.
Yeah. What's the Goonies reference?
One-Eyed Willie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so... Yeah, Cable's my dude. And I really like that, you know, he's going back in time to kill this guy as a kid who's, you know, who's responsible for the death of his wife and his daughter. You know, typically in a situation like that with other movies, the guy going back is, you know, feeling conflicted about it, like, I gotta do this, but I really don't want to. Can we find another way? Cable's just like, all right, gotta kill the kid. Just straight up, no hesitation. He's gonna do it.
Yep.
Just, nah, I'm good. Gonna kill the kid. So yeah, it's unfortunate that we're not gonna see much more of Josh Brolin as Cable, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, since you know Disney bought Fox, they're integrating the X-Men into the MCU and all that. We're probably not gonna get Josh Brolin as Cable since he's already in that universe as Thanos, and so. But then again, Thanos is dead, and yeah, they're probably not gonna use him as Cable. But oh well.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, I guess.
That's how it is sometimes.
At least we're getting Ryan Reynolds back as Deadpool in Deadpool 3. And Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. That'll be neat. Well, I suppose they could use him in Deadpool 3. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I doubt any of them are actually going to watch this video, but if they do, put Cable in Deadpool 3, please. Domino 2. She'd be cool, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be there, too. Dopinder 2. Let's have him there, too.
Alright.
Basically, everyone from the previous 2 movies, put them in Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Just
all the characters.
everyone. Yeah. Vanessa, Negasonic, Yukio, Colossus. Did I say Dopinder?
Yes.
Dopinder. I want him too. All of them. I want them back in Deadpool 3.
Alright.
That'll do it for us, folks.
We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.